Well, howdy doodly do. Hi guys, Dane here, and welcome to my May 2025 book haul. I went to visit my mum in the Midlands and brought back a bunch of books from the charity shops. So without further ado, let's get started.
Dane reads.
So first up, we have The Secret Diaries of Charles Ignatius Sancho by Patterson Joseph. Patterson Joseph, I know him mostly as an actor. He played Johnson in Peep Show, one of my favourite TV shows. And he was also in That Mitchell and Webb Look. He was in an episode of Death in Paradise, and I know he's done a lot of stage work. He's actually very highly regarded as like a quote-unquote proper actor. I know very little about this book. Apparently it's set in 1746 in Georgian London, where it's not a safe place to be a black man. So yeah, looking forward to get to this. I didn't know that he wrote books, so it'd be interesting to see what his stuff is like. We have The Risk of Darkness by Susan Hill. This is just one of the Simon Surrey crime novels. Slowly working my way through them all. We got Eruption by Michael Crichton and James Patterson. I don't know how much of this, I mean, obviously, let's see, when was this published? So yeah, this was published in 2024, and Michael Crichton died quite a long time before that. And James Patterson isn't exactly known for actually writing the books that he lends his name to. So I don't know how much of this is written by either Crichton or Patterson. It wouldn't surprise me if 90% of it has been ghostwritten based on some notes that Crichton once took and then Patterson's input or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I'm slowly working my way through all of Michael Crichton's stuff, and so when I heard that came out, I knew I was going to have to read it. It will actually be my first James Patterson book as well. I've always kind of avoided him because, again, the question of attribution, you know. We have Delusions of Grandma by Carrie Fisher. It's Carrie Fisher, you know. I think she wrote 3 or 4 books, so it'll be interesting to see if it's any good. I'll give you a little bit of blurb here. When screenwriter Cora discovers she's pregnant, she begins to lose the superfluous things in her big, loud life, one of which is the father of her child. Probably not the kind of thing I would normally go for, but I will read it nonetheless. Hagseed by Margaret Atwood. This sounds very Atwoody. Treacherously toppled from his post as director of the Maksheweg Festival on the eve of his production of The Tempest, Felix retreats to a backwoods hovel to lick his wounds and mourn his lost daughter, and also to plot his revenge. Beautiful spine there as well. And yeah, big Margaret Atwood fan again, trying to read everything she's done. Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So this is the 3rd in the like Strong Women trilogy, which also has Daisy Jones and the Six and the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Let's see. So this is about a tennis player who wants to go back and reclaim her place at the top, apparently. Taylor Jenkins Reid is incredible. Everything that I've read by her has been fantastic, so really looking forward to that. Alice Walker. Anything we love can be saved, a writer's activism, and this is just a collection of some of her essays, such as What Can I Give My Daughters Who Are Brave, a speech delivered at Spelman College on commencement day, beginning with A Woman Is Not a Potted Plant. Oh, I've just seen there is some poetry in this as well. In fact, it does have the line there. A woman is not a potted plant, her leaves trimmed to the contours of her sex. So, is that part of this same thing? Yeah, it is part of that commencement speech. That is a long ass commencement speech. But yeah, I've always enjoyed Alice Walker's stuff. Her fiction, her non-fiction, and her poetry. We have The Last Devil to Die by Richard Osman. So I believe this is book number 4, is it? In the Thursday Murder Club. It always winds me up. Okay, I'm guessing it's number 4 in the series. But it winds me up when series don't have the number of the book. Like it's just a new mystery, and it's like, great, well, new is subjective, isn't it? Depends when you're picking it up. Anyway, looking forward to that. And finally, Susan Hill, The Benefit of Hindsight. So this is another Simon Surrey novel. Just slowly working my way through them all. Although I will admit, the Simon Surrey books that I've read, I haven't been too impressed by, so we will see. Alright guys, just got the 3 books to haul for you, and that will tick us off for the rest of this month. So I picked up The No Mask Murder by Akimatsu Takagi, classic Japanese locked room mystery. Apparently the author themselves makes a cameo as a character in this, which is quite interesting. But it was originally published in what? 1951. This translation, I believe, is 2024, so a more recent one. But it should be fascinating because it basically makes Takagi the Japanese Agatha Christie, so really intrigued to get to this one. I then have A View from the Bridge by Arthur Miller, which it turns out I have already read, so that's going straight on my eBay. And I got Stig of the Dump by Clive King. Now, I read this at school, I think at primary school, but I don't remember it. So I am interested to give it a reread. It shouldn't take too long to get through it. All I know about it is it's about a kid who discovers another kid called Stig, who's living wild in the dump. There's also a rapper I like called Stig of the Dump. So yes, very good. And those were all from the Get Free Books store here in High Wycombe. So there we have it. Those are all of the books that I picked up in the month of May 2025. I almost got the year wrong then. I'm very hay fevery as well today, I don't know if you can tell. As always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, and if so, what you thought of them. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more, and I'll see you soon for another bookish video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.